started to imagine to expand our possibilities we offer to our customer in Iran in the year 2017. Actually, it's my own personal project. And we are really hardly working in order to try to find solutions despite some international situations which are not extremely friendly with this project.
And about this fair, Australia, about this
I just have a quick look this afternoon. I will have another look more profound tomorrow. The impression is that it's quite big. I have seen these 3 halls, very well organized, divided in sectors or segments. I was surprised. I was not expecting so big with so much diversification of possibilities.
And we know the newest things that your company had done. The newest thing that your company had done. Yes, the newest things. I mean, the one project, the new project that your company had done here. And they show it to people.
Currently, making all that is the connection to Russia and Iran. We are trying to create a solution for container and physical containers in order to connect those 3 macro areas, which are, let's say, the Middle East, because we imagine Iran with a double function, not only for export, but we also imagine that as a transit country in the future with a system that allows to reach India or maybe Pakistan. So this is more or less the case of our and still we try to keep it alive in order to create the right connection and be ready for it.
Thank you. There are lots of Philippines here, and all of them make lots of things. For example, some of them tries to make some things to make the rails or some other things about making the metro system, these things. But some of them were actually working on railways, and some of them were working, some of them were working on actually how to teach people and how to use the metro system. They wanted to show us the things that we should do and the things that we should do in metro system. And now we're gonna go to one company that will talk with us. They had actually made a journal that was in 3 languages, Russian and English and Persian, and we are gonna talk with them. Beautiful. As you can see, there are lots of companies here, and they were working as well as doing other things like making some parts of metro system and railways and others in those customs like And here there are some people that if we ask them, they can tell us and they can give us some information about the things that actually their company do. And we'll ask another person and we'll collect some information about them. And now we are in Team Feralan, the first company that had produced the journal that is in 3 different languages, Russian, Persian, and English. And actually today they produce it. And if I'm gonna talk about them, I gotta tell you that they have some monthly news and weekly news. As you can see here, they put all the things, all the news that happen in Iran about railway and transportation. And they have some people can read them, read these news and understand what is happening about transportation around them. And this one is their journal, I mean teen journal, that they put some news and some information about their company. And you can understand they have some fairs they have presented their the projects that they have done before in lots of places in different international fairs, like here, and they put all the things that happen and the newest things that they have done in their in their company in here, and as you can see. Except maybe railways and metro system, in this fair they tried to actually show metro system as an tourist attraction, and they try to make some places, and they show Iranian arts to other people and the people who travel to Iran. Now we're gonna go to this pavilion and we will talk about the art in Iran, actually metro system. Art in metro system to people who travel from other countries to Iran. As you can see here, there are some journals. Actually, they show art in metro systems, and they put some pictures of the things and of the things that they produce, and they put them on metro system with the name of the producer. As you can see here, lots of paintings and other things. They tried to collect these pictures and this painting to these books. And there are interesting things that they have done is that again these pictures that I show you, they collected in this CD. Let me show you in this CD, and you can have it and you can see the things and the pictures, the paintings, and actually in general the art in metro system. Now I'm in front of the first locomotive that made in Iran, and I want to ask about it from the person, and he will give me some information about this locomotive. Let's go there.
Hello everyone.
Yes, English and Russian, every international.
Hi. So let's go.
Okay, can I come there? No, stay there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Sir, I want to know some information about this locomotive that you have made in Iran.
It's not dealer electric locomotive. Dealer electric locomotive is like a mobile plant. And dealer engine make the power to rotating a generator or alternator, and that alternator producing the electricity power to use in electrical motors of the wheel sets and other consumers in the locomotive.
And how much time it takes to make this locomotive?
This project, I can say this project, because this locomotive is now on batch production, but for this project about 2 years, our engineering and development teams were studying about 2 years for developing this project, and now the 6 members of this locomotive are working in the railways of Iran.
And all the engines and these goods that you make this locomotive with, it are they from Iran or no?
Not completely from Iran. I can say an example from industrial car producing, like automobile producing, locomotive producing, manufacturing is like that. The manufacturer of locomotive just assembled all models over each other, but not manufacturing all the parts of the locomotive, like automobiles or cars. And I think about 70% of the parts are made in Iran by suppliers. but not all of them in Europe.
Thanks a million, sir.
Okay, I have some questions too. This locomotive going to just burn coal or no? Electricity. Going to use electricity or no? Coal.
It's a diesel electric.
Uh-huh.
Diesel electric is making the main power by diesel engine. After that, diesel engine rotating an alternator or generator, and the generator makes the electrical power, explodable, and similar in the locomotive.
Okay, what about amount of CO2 is going to release? CO2 is going to release carbon dioxide. You don't have any information about this?
Carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide.
No, unfortunately, I don't have any information about it. But this motor is a famous motor in railway systems, and I think by very simple search we can reach the documents about the carbon dioxide production of this motor.
Thank you. And about how many years can this actual locomotive just run in railways? For about 10 years or no? It's going to expire.
Very, very long. A locomotive may have a life cycle about 30 years, and after that it can be overhauled.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have some locomotives that are working more than 50 years.
Okay, so of course it contains some just filters. Okay, if you just reduce this amount of carbon dioxide going to release in this machine. And what about those filters? You're going to just change it?
Any filter for
There's no filter?
outside gas of the engine.
Really? There's no filter?
No.
Or really?
But the engine is an injection engine that
Let me find my name. That's it. So, here, where are you, sir?
but this engine is not a very populated engine at all. This engine is an engine named EMD 645. And EMD 645 is an American engine which is very famous in Iran. And this engine is
So the technology is American.
yeah.
Okay, and you just bought it from the United States of America or no? You just made it in
No.
Germany or somewhere else?
No. This engine is supplied from other suppliers, not directly from USA.
But
Invalid.
okay. It's high
Unavailable.
copy, I think. Okay, I see.
But there is no any special filter. But this engine is not so population producer.
I see. Okay, thank you. And there's some thing over there. What happened there?
I'm transferring from the railway station to the exhibition.
Where was it
Got
before?
stuck to a bridge.
Okay, where was it before? Where was it before? This one.
From the factory
Where is the factory?
in Karaj.
Garage. Okay, so you made it in garage. Okay, and just
This motor located in Karaj.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
Welcome.
sir.
We enjoyed that.
startups, and what are those startups that you hold here? I mean, those startup weekends.
Hi, we have a series of events on transportation and communication networks. We are trying to collect the challenges in the area of transportation, area of communication networks, and we are trying to solve them in our university. Based on this activity, we started to work on the startups as a new way of looking at the challenges, looking at the problems in the area of transportation and communications. So we have held about, I think, 19 events on transportation and communications networks since last year, since last June. In the events, we are trying to focus on some topics related to transportation. We are trying to present innovative solutions to the challenges, and based on these solutions, we are trying to form teams, startup teams, in order to have a very innovative atmosphere for solving problems. During the events, we have some courses, some programs for the students, for the participants, and based on their skills, based on their needs, we have many programs, many for example, any program in the field of, for example, problem solving skills, business models, business plans, and creativity tools which needs for problem solving. This was the summary of our activities during the last year, and at the end I should say that we have more than 21 startup teams during the last year, and we are trying to gather them in the accelerators, in the business accelerators, in order to help them to
Produce some things.
in order to form useful companies in the near future.
And another question, sorry. For a person who wants to start actually to work in a startup, what does that person need?
The person needs to be just creative, just think out of box, just to have the power of thinking. Just he or she needs to think.
It doesn't need any special skill or talent.
No. There is no need to have a special talent, because during the last year, our participants were from very young age, for example 7 or 8, I think, to 70 or 80. We have from all the age, so there is no need to have any special talent or a special knowledge, but they should try to learn. They should try to work in a group. They should try to work. Just should try.
And at the end, what will happen to those ideas? I mean, those startups.
We are trying to have a program for the ideas, for the startups who are for those who are the best. We are trying to have programs, funding programs for them, in order to form startup companies at the end.
Thank you. Thanks
You're
a lot.
welcome.